Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dr. English Channel. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Thanks for joining us today. We've got a really important topic, learning to love yourself. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Yes, it's one of those things that sounds simple, but most of us struggle with it every single day.
Exactly. We're taught how to love others, how to work hard, how to please people, but not how to love ourselves.
So, in this episode, we're going to talk about what self-love really means, why it's hard, and how we can practice it daily.
So, David, let's start simple. What does loving yourself mean to you?
For me, it's about accepting who you are, even the parts that you think aren't perfect. It's about being kind to yourself instead of constantly criticizing.
Yeah, I think loving yourself means treating yourself the way you would treat someone you care about.
Exactly. We're often so nice to our friends, but so harsh to ourselves.
We call ourselves lazy, not good enough, or a failure. But if someone else said those things to us, we'd be upset.
It's like we become our own bully.
So, self love isn't arrogance or selfishness, it's compassion towards yourself.
Let's be real. Loving yourself is hard.
Oh, absolutely. Society constantly tells us we're not enough.
Yeah, social media doesn't help either. You scroll and see people with perfect lives and feel small.
Right. We compare our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel.
And sometimes self-love is hard because of how we were raised, if we didn't get enough encouragement, or if we grew up feeling unworthy.
I think a lot of us carried childhood voices in our heads teachers, parents, bullies that told us we weren't good enough.
And even as adults, those voices echo in our minds.
That's why loving yourself means unlearning the lies you were told.
Self-acceptance is such a big part of this.
Yeah, and it's not about pretending to be perfect. It's about saying, I'm human. I make mistakes, and that's okay.
Sometimes we think we can't love ourselves until we fix everything, lose weight, get the job, or make more money.
But if you can't love yourself now, you won't magically love yourself later.
Exactly. Love isn't a reward, it's the foundation.
That's powerful. I think accepting yourself also means forgiving yourself.
Oh, yes, forgiving yourself for past choices, for not knowing better, for being human.
We're all learning. We all mess up. That doesn't make us unworthy.
Okay, so let's get practical. What are some real ways to practice self-love?
For me, journaling helps a lot. Writing down what I'm grateful for or things I like about myself.
That's a good one. I also set boundaries, saying no when I need to. That's self-love.
Absolutely. People think boundaries are selfish, but they're healthy.
And taking care of your body, eating well, sleeping, exercising, that's not vanity, that's love.
I also try to talk to myself kindly. Like if I make a mistake, I say, it's okay, you're doing your best.
I love that. It's like being your own best friend.
And sometimes self love means rest, just doing nothing without feeling guilty.
Yes, rest is productive too.
One thing that gets in the way of self love is negative self talk.
Ugh, the inner critic. Mine used to be so loud.
Same here. I used to wake up and immediately think of what I hadn't done right.
I started naming my inner critic. It sounds silly, but it helps. Like, okay, Brenda, not today.
I love that. It makes the voice lose its power.
Yeah, it helps you realize that those thoughts aren't facts. They're just noise.
That's the key. You're not your thoughts.
Exactly. You're the one who hears them. You can choose which ones to believe.
Another thing, you can't have healthy relationships if you don't love yourself.
100%. You teach others how to treat you by how you treat yourself.
If you don't value yourself, you'll tolerate disrespect just to feel wanted.
And sometimes people think love will fix their emptiness, but love starts inside.
Yes, love from others should add to your happiness, not be your only source of it.
Exactly. You can't pour from an empty cup. I feel like this conversation could go on forever.
Same here. Self-love isn't a destination, it's a lifelong practice.
It's about showing up for yourself every single day, especially when it's hard.
And remembering that you are enough, right now, as you are.
That's the message we want to leave you with today.
Thanks for listening to Dr. English Channel. Take care of yourselves, and remember, you deserve your own love first.
See you next time, everyone.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Dr. English Channel. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Today's topic is one that excites a lot of people: why you should start a YouTube channel. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Oh yes, this is a fun one. YouTube is everywhere these days, right? Everyone watches it, but not everyone thinks about starting their own channel.
Exactly. And some people think it's too late to start, but honestly, it's not.
Definitely not. There's still so much room for creativity, personality, and great ideas.
Totally. So today we're going to talk about why starting a YouTube channel can be life-changing for fun, for learning, and even for income.
Let's dive right in.
So David, let's start with the big question. Why do people start a YouTube channel in the first place?
Good question. I think people start for different reasons. Some want to share knowledge, some want to entertain, and some just want to express themselves.
Right. For example, a teacher might start a channel to teach English, while a gamer starts to share game tips.
Exactly. And some people do it just to document their life, kind of like a video diary.
I started mine to practice speaking confidently on camera.
Really? That's actually a great reason.
Yeah, I used to be super shy, but recording videos helped me overcome that.
See, that's one of the benefits people don't realize. YouTube helps you develop real-life skills.
Totally. Communication, editing, creativity, and even marketing, all in one platform.
Plus, it's so cool to connect with people from all over the world.
I love that part. You can literally post a video from your bedroom and reach someone in another continent.
It's incredible, right?
Yeah. And the best part? You don't need fancy equipment to start.
Exactly. A smartphone and good lighting can take you a long way. Let's be honest though, starting a channel is scary at first. Oh, for sure. I remember my first video, I was shaking. Same here. You're thinking, what if people don't like it? What if they laugh at me? Yeah, that voice of doubt. Everyone has it. But the truth is, no one is perfect in the beginning. Everyone starts messy.
Exactly. If you watch your favorite YouTuber's first video, you'll see how far they've come.
True. The key is just starting. Don't wait until you're ready, because you'll never feel ready.
That's great advice. And honestly, most people don't care if your first video isn't perfect.
Yeah, they care about authenticity. If you're real, people connect with you.
I remember when I stopped trying to be perfect, my channel actually started to grow.
That's because people love real personalities. Exactly. YouTube isn't about being flawless, it's about being relatable.
And that's something anyone can do. All right, let's talk about one of the most important things: finding your niche.
Yes, this is where most beginners get stuck.
Yeah, they say, I want to make videos about everything.
And that's fun at first, but it's better to focus on one main topic.
Right. A niche helps YouTube recommend your videos to the right audience.
Exactly. So if you love cooking, focus on recipes. If you love travel, show your adventures.
My niche is productivity and personal growth, and it took me months to figure that out.
That's normal. Most creators experiment before finding what works.
The trick is to combine what you love with what people need.
Perfectly said. And don't copy others. Get inspired, but find your own voice. Yes, people subscribe for you, not just your content.
That's such an important point.
Okay, so once you have your niche, it's time to create videos.
Yes, and this is where creativity shines.
You don't need a big studio, but you do need planning. Absolutely. Even a simple script or outline helps keep the video organized.
And good lighting is a must. Natural light works wonders.
I started filming near a window for that reason.
Same? It makes a huge difference.
Editing is also important. It's where your video comes to life.
Yes, adding background music, transitions, and captions can really make your video more engaging.
But don't overdo it. Keep it clean and simple.
Exactly. Viewers care more about your message than fancy effects.
And consistency. You have to upload regularly.
Yes, even once a week can build a strong audience over time.
It's all about showing up. Now let's talk about the exciting part, earning from YouTube.
The moment everyone's been waiting for.
Right, but it's not instant, is it?
No, it takes time and consistency. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to join the YouTube Partner Program.
Exactly. But once you do, you can earn from ads, sponsorships, and even memberships.
And don't forget about affiliate marketing, recommending products and earning commission.
Yes, that's a great way to start making passive income.
But I think the real reward is impact. When people message you saying your videos help them.
Oh, that's the best feeling ever.
Money is great, but knowing you helped someone is priceless.
Absolutely. Okay, let's be real though. Growing a YouTube channel isn't always easy.
Yeah, there are ups and downs. Some videos do well, others don't.
And that's normal. The algorithm changes, trends shift. You just have to stay flexible.
True. I've learned not to take numbers too personally.
Yes, focus on progress, not perfection. And take breaks when you need them. Burnout is real. I went through that once, uploading every day, feeling exhausted.
Me too. You start to forget why you started.
Exactly. The key is balance. Create, rest, and enjoy the process.
Because in the end, if you're not enjoying it, the audience can tell.
100%. YouTube should be fun, not pressure.
So David, if someone listening wants to start their channel today, what's your advice?
Start small. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Just pick up your phone and record.
Love that. My advice, focus on helping people, not just getting views.
Yes, value always wins in the long run.
And be patient. Success takes time.
Totally. Everyone you admire started with 0 subscribers.
Exactly. So just start, keep learning, and enjoy the journey.
Well said.
This was such an inspiring conversation.
It really was. Hopefully, we've convinced some of you listening to take that first step.
If you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, this is your sign. Go for it.
Yes, believe in yourself and hit that record button.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll be watching your videos.
That would be amazing. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Don't forget to subscribe to Dr. English channel for more conversations like this.
Until next time, keep creating and keep learning.
Bye for now.
See you soon.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dr. English Channel. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Today's topic is something that hits home for all of us. Don't waste your time. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Time is the one thing we all have in common, but we often treat it like it's unlimited.
Right. We spend it carelessly on people, habits, or distractions that don't really add anything to our lives.
So today, we're going deep into how we waste time without realizing it, and how to make every minute count.
You know, David, I think the biggest mistake we make is believing we have more time than we actually do.
Exactly. We always say, I'll do it later, but later never really comes.
I read somewhere that time is the most valuable currency. You can lose money and earn it back, but once you lose time, it's gone.
That's powerful, and it's true. Time doesn't pause for anyone.
Sometimes we think busy means productive, but they're not the same.
Totally. You can be busy doing all the wrong things.
Like scrolling on your phone for hours, thinking you're relaxing, when in reality, you're just escaping from real life.
Yeah, and social media is the biggest thief of time if you don't control it. Let's list some of the most common ways people waste time.
Okay. Number 1, procrastination.
Oh yes, the I'll do it tomorrow trap.
We tell ourselves we're waiting for the right moment, but really we're avoiding discomfort.
Exactly. Perfectionism hides behind procrastination. We think, I'll start when it's perfect.
But it'll never be perfect. The best time to start is always now.
Another big one, toxic relationships. Staying with people who drain your energy.
100%. Time spent on the wrong people is time stolen from your peace.
And we often stay because we're afraid of being alone.
Yeah, but being alone and growing is way better than being surrounded by negativity.
Also, complaining. We spend so much time talking about problems instead of fixing them.
That's true. Complaining feels like action, but it changes nothing. I think people waste time because they don't know what they want.
Yes, when you don't have direction, everything seems urgent and nothing feels meaningful.
Purpose gives your time value.
Right. When you know what matters, it's easier to say no to distractions.
I started asking myself one question every morning. Is what I'm doing today getting me closer to the life I want?
I love that. It's a simple but powerful filter.
Because every yes is also a no to something else. Time is a trade.
Exactly. We trade time for money, for success, for relationships. The question is, are those trades worth it?
And if the answer is no, then you're wasting something you'll never get back.
You know what else wastes time? Living in the past or future.
Oh, yes. Regretting what's gone or worrying about what hasn't happened yet?
The present moment is the only place life actually happens.
And yet, it's the hardest place to stay.
That's true. We rush through life like we're racing to a finish line that doesn't exist.
Sometimes I think the real goal is to slow down, not to do less, but to be there while you're doing it.
That's so good. Like eating without checking your phone, talking to someone without thinking of what to say next.
Yeah, that's not just time management, that's life management.
You can't stop time, but you can stop wasting moments.
So, how do we actually stop wasting time?
First, be honest about where your time goes. Track it for a day.
That's eye-opening. You'll see how many hours vanish into nothing.
Then prioritize. If it's not important, let it go.
Learn to say no without guilt. Every no protects your yes.
I also think we need to schedule joy.
Schedule joy, I like that.
Yeah, people plan work and chores, but not happiness. Make time for things that make you feel alive.
That's so true. Time is precious. Use it for things that matter.
And people that matter.
Definitely. The best use of time is creating memories with people who bring out the best in you.
I feel like this episode is a wake-up call, even for us.
For sure. It reminded me to use my time with intention.
Time doesn't ask for permission, it just moves.
So, spend it wisely because every second is your life passing by.
Don't waste it on fear, regret, or people who don't see your worth.
Invest it in growth, purpose, and peace.
That's the best way to live.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
This was Dr. English Channel. Don't waste your time. Make it count.
See you next time. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dr. English Channel. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Today, we're diving into one of the most useful topics, English at the workplace. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right. Whether you work in an office, a shop, a restaurant, or remotely, communication is key.
Exactly. Knowing the right expressions and tone and make a big difference.
So let's imagine we're spending a full day at work, from morning greetings to end-of-day chats.
Perfect. Let's clock in.
All right, it's 8:30 a.m. and we're arriving at the office.
I walk in and say, "Good morning, Anna. How are you today?"
I'd reply, "Morning, David. I'm good, thanks. How about you?"
Not bad. Just a bit sleepy. Needed an extra coffee.
Sounds like most people. Morning conversations at work are usually light. Small talk helps start the day smoothly.
Yeah. People might talk about traffic, the weather, or what they did last night.
Did you watch the game last night? Or the traffic was crazy this morning.
Exactly. Then it's time to check emails and messages.
I always like to organize my tasks first thing in the morning.
Me too. Sometimes the boss drops by with a quick reminder or says, "Good morning, team. Hope everyone's ready for today."
And that sets the tone for a productive day.
Okay, it's 9:30 a.m. and we're heading into the morning meeting.
Everyone's seated, laptops open, and coffee in hand.
The manager starts. "All right, team, let's get started. Today, we'll review last week's results and plan the next steps."
Then everyone gives quick updates. I finished the report yesterday, or the new client project is moving forward.
Meetings are great practice for formal English. You hear a lot of polite, professional phrases.
True. Like, could you please share the data? Or let's discuss that in more detail.
And of course, there's always that one person who says, "Can we take a short coffee break?"
Every team has one.
When meetings end, you might hear, "Thanks, everyone. Great job." Or, "Let's follow up by email."
Yeah, and usually there's a bit of casual talk as people leave the room.
"How's your project going?" Or, "Are you joining lunch today?"
It's all part of workplace culture, staying friendly and connected.
Now it's lunchtime, the best part of the day.
Definitely. You'll hear conversations like, "Where should we go for lunch?" Or, "I brought my own today."
Some people prefer quiet lunches, others like chatting in the break room.
Yeah, it's a great time to bond with coworkers. How's your weekend going to be? Or do you have any plans after work?
Sometimes people even talk about work during lunch, like, "Did you hear about the new project?"
Or gossip a bit, let's be honest.
True, but social conversations make the workplace friendlier.
Exactly. They help build teamwork and trust.
After lunch, everyone's a little sleepy, though.
Oh, yes. That 2 p.m. slump.
Now it's the afternoon, and you might have to talk to a manager or a client.
Yes. This is where polite and clear communication really matters.
For example, could we schedule a quick meeting to discuss the report?
Or, I just wanted to follow up on our last conversation.
Sometimes you need to disagree politely. Like, I see your point, but I think we should consider another approach.
Exactly. Being respectful makes a big difference.
And if you make a mistake, it's okay to say, I'm sorry about that. I'll fix it right away.
Yes, taking responsibility shows professionalism.
I remember once I sent the wrong file to a client. I immediately emailed back, apologized, and corrected it.
That's the right thing to do. Everyone makes mistakes, but honesty builds trust. Okay, next, communicating on calls or video meetings.
Ah, yes, the world of, can you hear me? And you're on mute.
So true. Video meetings are so common now.
You might start with, hi everyone, can you see my screen? Or thanks for joining.
And end with, let's summarize what we discussed, or I'll send a follow-up email.
Phone calls at work are a bit different. You have to sound confident because there's no body language.
Right. You start with, good morning, this is Anna from the marketing department.
Or, may I speak to Mr. Brown, please?
And don't forget to thank the person. Thank you for your time, or I appreciate your help.
Professional tone goes a long way.
Another big part of workplace English is writing emails.
Yes, tone and structure are so important.
You usually start with a greeting like, Dear John, or Hi team, depending on formality.
Then you go straight to the point, clearly, but politely.
I'm writing to confirm our meeting, or please find the attached report.
And of course, end politely, best regards, or kind regards.
Exactly. Short, clear, and professional.
Some people write long emails that no one wants to read.
True. Less is more.
And reports should be similar, organized, simple, and accurate.
Okay, let's talk about handling problems at work.
Ooh, that's an important one.
If you have an issue with a coworker, it's better to talk calmly. Can we discuss what happened earlier?
Yeah, avoid blaming and focus on solutions.
Or if you're overwhelmed, say, I'm having trouble managing my tasks. Could we prioritize together?
That's smart communication, clear and respectful.
And when you receive feedback, even if it's negative, say, thanks for the feedback. I'll work on that.
Exactly. It shows maturity.
Finally, it's 5 p.m., time to finish up.
You might say, all right, I'm heading out. See you tomorrow.
Or, good job today, team.
I like to plan my next day before leaving. It helps me start fresh in the morning.
That's a great habit.
So we've gone from greetings to meetings, from emails to teamwork, all in one episode.
A full work day in English.
Exactly. We hope today's conversation helps you communicate more confidently at your job.
Remember, professionalism, kindness, and clarity go a long way.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Join us next time for another episode of Dr. English Channel. Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Dr. English Channel. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Today's episode is going to be a wild one. We're talking about 3 days stuck on the island. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right. Imagine being stranded somewhere with no phone, no food delivery, no Wi-Fi, just you, nature, and maybe a few surprises.
Sounds terrifying and exciting at the same time.
We'll be sharing stories, survival ideas, and what we learned from being isolated, or what we would do if it happened to us.
So let's start from the top. You and I were supposed to go on a weekend boat trip with friends, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be relaxing. Swimming, camping, a barbecue. Nothing crazy.
But then the weather changed out of nowhere. Heavy rain, big waves. The boat started drifting.
I still remember the sound of that wind.
Everyone panicked and the GPS stopped working.
We finally saw this small island, like something out of a movie. We decided to head there to stay safe.
At first, it was almost fun. We laughed, took pictures, and thought we'd be rescued in a few hours.
Yeah, until we realized no cell signal, no food except a few snacks, and only a half-empty water bottle.
The first night was rough. No tent, no light, just the moon.
I tried to start a fire with 2 rocks. Total failure.
I was so scared of bugs and snakes, I didn't sleep at all.
The sound of the waves was constant. It felt peaceful for a minute, then creepy the next.
Do you remember the moment when we thought we saw someone's flashlight?
Yeah, we thought a rescue team had arrived. Turned out to be lightning over the ocean.
I think that's when it hit me. We might be there longer than expected.
By the next morning, we were hungry. You went searching for fruit.
And found a few coconuts. I felt like a hero cracking one open.
I made a small shelter out of branches and leaves. Not bad for a city guy, right?
I'll give you credit. It actually worked. We had shade at least.
That's when we started talking about what we missed most: food, internet, hot showers.
Oh, and coffee. I'd have done anything for a cup of coffee.
Same here, but weirdly, it was also peaceful. No deadlines, no noise, just nature.
Yeah, it was like time slowed down.
That second night, we started thinking deeply about life, didn't we?
We really did. When everything's stripped away, you realize what matters.
I remember saying, we always chase more. More work, more money, but out there, you just want water and warmth.
That's the truth. I felt grateful just to be alive.
Also, we talked about teamwork, how we supported each other, stayed calm.
You made jokes when things got scary. That helped so much.
And you kept us organized, like planning what we'd eat, how we'd ration what little we had.
Survival brings out the real you. You see who you are under pressure.
On the morning of the 3rd day, the sun looked different, brighter.
I felt hopeful again. I climbed a rock and tried waving using a piece of my shirt.
And that's when we heard the sound, a boat engine.
I almost cried. I've never been so happy to see people in my life.
The rescue team said the storm had damaged communication lines. They'd been looking for us.
We were sunburned, tired, and starving, but so grateful.
And as soon as we got back to land, guess what we did?
We both got pizza and took the longest showers ever.
Looking back, I think those 3 days changed me.
Same here. I learned that I can live with less and be okay.
I also realized how dependent we are on technology.
True. It made me want to slow down, disconnect more often.
And we proved that teamwork really saves lives.
Exactly. If you panic alone, you break. If you stay calm together, you survive.
I think everyone should experience being offline for even a day, just to see how it feels.
It resets your mind.
So that's our story. 3 days stuck on an island that felt like a lifetime.
We went through fear, hunger, laughter, and reflection, all in 72 hours.
If you ever feel overwhelmed by life, maybe just imagine that island. Quiet, simple, peaceful.
But maybe bring some snacks and sunscreen.
Definitely.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
This was Dr. English Channel. Stay safe, stay curious, and maybe avoid stormy boat trips.
See you next time.